Hey everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, I have a story that I think will resonate with a lot of us. It's about something we all struggle with from time to time: procrastination. This is the story of a boy named Jake. Once, in a village far from the city, lived a boy named Jake. He lived with his parents, his little brother, and his very wise grandfather. People from all over the village would seek out his grandfather for advice, but Jake had a big problem. He was incredibly lazy. He was the king of putting things off. If there was a chore to do today, he'd say, "I'll do it tomorrow." And when tomorrow came, he'd push it to the next day. His tasks just kept piling up, and he'd always end up regretting it. School was the same story. While his friends were learning and moving ahead, Jake was falling further and further behind. His dad would scold him, but nothing seemed to change his lazy habits. Finally, his dad, at his wits' end, went to Jake's grandfather for help. The wise old man thought for a long time about how to help his grandson break this cycle of laziness. Then, one day, he had a brilliant idea. He called Jake over and handed him a small, smooth black stone. He said, "Jake, take this stone. It's not just any rock, it's a magic stone. If you rub it against any piece of iron, that iron will turn into pure gold." Jake's eyes widened. The grandfather continued, "I'm giving it to you. You can make as much gold as you want and become rich, but there's a catch. I'm going away for one day. I'll be back tomorrow evening, and when I return, I have to take the stone back." Before leaving, he looked Jake in the eye and said, "Remember, you only have until tomorrow evening." Jake was ecstatic. He held the stone, feeling its weight in his hand. Wow, a real magic stone. "I'm going to be so rich," he thought. He had so much time, a whole day and a bit more. He started planning. "Okay, where do I find a lot of iron? The market. I'll go to the market tomorrow morning and buy a huge pile of scrap iron. Then, I'll turn it all into gold." By this time, evening had settled in. Jake thought, "Alright, let me just eat dinner and get a good night's sleep. I'll start fresh tomorrow." So, he had his dinner and went to bed, his dreams filled with mountains of gold. The next morning, the sun streamed through his window. Jake woke up and stretched. He thought, "I still have plenty of time until evening. I'll have a nice, leisurely breakfast first, and then I'll head to the market." After a big breakfast, he started feeling a little drowsy. "You know what?" he thought to himself. "A short nap would be great. I'll feel more energized. I'll just rest for a little while, and then I'll definitely go." He lay down on his bed, and before he knew it, he was fast asleep. When he finally woke up, he was startled to see that the sky was painted with the orange and purple hues of sunset. The sun was going down. He leaped out of bed, his heart pounding. Oh no. He scrambled to get ready and rushed towards the door to run to the market. But just as he swung the door open, he saw his grandfather walking up the path, having just returned. His grandfather smiled, held out his hand, and said, "Your time is up, Jake." He gently took the black stone from Jake's hand. Jake's world came crashing down. Tears welled up in his eyes, and he started to cry, begging, "Grandpa, please, please, just a little more time. I just want to make one small piece of gold, please." But his grandfather shook his head gently. "Lazy people can never achieve anything in life, my boy. You had a full 24 hours. You could have made more gold than you could ever spend, but you wasted that precious time being lazy. And now, I can't let you have the stone for even one more moment. This is your punishment." People who don't value time will find that time doesn't value them back. Jake stood there, his head hung low in shame. He finally understood. He had been given a golden opportunity, a once-in-a-lifetime chance, and he let it slip through his fingers, all because of his laziness. But in that moment of regret, a powerful lesson took root. He looked at his grandfather and made a promise, both to him and to himself. "I will never be lazy again. From now on, I'll use my time wisely." Think about it. In the story, Jake had more than a whole day to complete a task that would have taken him maybe 30 minutes. But by constantly saying, "I'll do it later," his later never came. And isn't that just like real life? How often do we say, "I'll do it tomorrow," or "Let me just rest for a bit first." But that perfect tomorrow never seems to arrive. Time doesn't wait for anyone. If you want to do something, the best time is always right now. If you don't value your time, you'll find that life's best opportunities pass you by. So here's a tip. Always give your tasks a deadline. You'll be amazed at how much faster you get things done. That small start is often all you need to build momentum and see it through to the end. If this story resonated with you, please give this video a like and share it with someone who might need to hear it. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel to join us for more stories like this.